What's going on, everybody? Nomis J in the building. Coming with y'all with a new video, man. This is dedicated to Bravo. It's no secret that the Pistons have been drafting and undrafting a lot of 6'8" and higher type of guys, man. And they're trying to get more scoring and more size on the team, definitely. But we know we got the summer league coming soon as well, like I believe July 5th. And the thing is, we undrafted a couple players. Now, one of the guys I want to talk about today is Louis King, the all Pac-12 freshman of the year. This guy definitely can score in multitudes of ways, man. This guy can definitely use a former McDonald's winner, McDonald's award winner, I believe. And this guy is 6'8". He's listed, when I looked it up, he's listed 6'9". A lot of people say 6'8", so I'll just say 6'8", 6'9". You can say whichever one is fine. He's about 200 pounds. Now, when you see this guy play, he does not look like a small forward. When I look at this guy, I see more of a shooting guard with small forward traits, or a combo guard inside of maybe like a shooting guard, small forward type of body. You know what I'm saying? He's not that big. He's tall. He has a 7-foot wingspan. This guy he's got some long arms, man. This guy can score. Definitely, he's a dog, man. This guy will get in your face. And the trip is, man, I feel like he's one of those guys, if he stayed in college longer, because he was in as a freshman in Oregon this past season. He only played for like 1 year. He's 20 years old, but I feel like if this guy would have stayed in college maybe another year or so, he could have possibly had a higher stocking draft, being drafted. It's a trip how this guy didn't get drafted at all, actually. That's why I feel like maybe he would have stayed another year in college. Just maybe he would have, been able to be drafted. He averaged about 13 points a game. This guy also can rebound and get assists. Sometimes when I look at him, it's almost like looking at a point guard. I'm not even gonna lie to y'all, man. Sometimes it feels like I'm looking at a point guard, but I know he's not a point guard. I feel like in the NBA, if he were like in another situation, if the Pistons didn't have all these wings, because I don't see him making a roster at all, but he'll probably be on the Grand Rapids Drive, of course, if he gets past Summer League, because I feel like he will end up on the Grand Rapids Drive. This guy's talented. The game, I remember, and again, about that dog kind of feel about him. There was a game he had against USC, and him and Benny Boatwright, oddly enough, now they on the same team, were kind of going hand in hand. They were kind of going at each other, man. Not necessarily not about to fight, but you can see some tension rising in that game, man. I guess, it happens being competitors. But they were kind of checking each other too, man. It's hard to say who won that battle. I know that, oh God, I'm losing his name. Louis King won the bet. I ain't gonna say he won the battle, but he did hit like 19 points. And like I said, he's a tough little kid. He has loads of potential, low key. That's why, again, I'm stressing again. If he would have stayed in college maybe another year or so, I would actually say he'd be at least worth a high second round pick, late first round pick. He is talented. Shoots like 44% from the field, almost 40% from three. But it's about this guy that can score, man. He give you loads of mid-range jumpers. He's a good rebounder. He can definitely pass the ball, man. And that's another type of player I know as we've been signing, man. He may not make the roster, but it will be interesting watching him in the summer league, and he may even end up on the Grand Rapids Drive. I do think he's very talented. In another situation, I would say he will have a better chance to make the roster, at least as a depth guy. Again, he's listed as a small forward, but the way he needs to gain a little more size and strength. For now, I had to put him at shooting guard, because that's the best I can see him playing in the NBA. I feel like small forward he could, but I think to me, a small forward needs to play with a little more power, a little bit more strength. Not saying he couldn't, but he definitely would have to develop in the NBA. Sometimes it's the thing with young players who go in that freshman year. Sometimes they can easily get passed up on, as good and talented they are. But I'm saying, you keep him on the G League, him and Benny Boatwright, for a few years, man, and let them develop. When this team started loosening up some of these contracts, these were guys that be ready to come in and fight for a position to take their place, man. And that's what I said. That's why I'm glad Pistons went and are getting guys like these, man. They're fully talented, So y'all leave in the comment section, man. How y'all feel about this sign? It's just a little information, nothing to be serious about. Just want to talk about them a little bit, shed some light on them. I was going to do a video about them a while back, but I ended up not. But excuse the vibration. But yeah, man, this guy is talented. I think defensively he could translate and become a better defender due to his times in developing on the Pistons. If he do, like for example, say he makes the G League and stays under the radar and develops, I do think he can turn into a better defender. To me, he has the mindset to defend. I'm not saying he's bad at defense, but I'm just saying he's not. Of course, he's not, to me, known for defense. So, but I think as an NBA player, he can develop into that role and being a much better defensive player. He has those long arms. Definitely could be a help, in team defense. We'll see what happens with him, though, man. I think he should be interesting at the very least. Y'all leave in the comment section how you feel about what I had to say, though, man. This your boy Nomis J. Subscribe to all the DSA members, man. The links to their channels will be in the description. Shout out to DVE as well. And, man, this your boy. I'll come up with another one y'all later this week. Stay hydrated. We got some hot weather coming. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. Don't get yourself caught in too much mess. And peace. Know as I'm in and I'm out.